Hey Pisces, it's Tara, and welcome to your mid Psychic Tarot forecast. I'm just thrilled to have you join me for this particular reading. I'm, of course, drawing from the Greenwich Tarot deck, and I'm going to draw the spread of environment, challenge, the unexpected, and the outcome. I've done this spread recently, and some of you guys have enjoyed it and left comments, and I always love those. Right? Okay. So let's see what has come up for you. Y'all make sure to subscribe if you haven't. That way you'll receive these in your inbox, the notification each month and mid-month. All right, Pisces. Well, your environment is the Queen of Wands. So it feels like to me there is someone who is an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, and it can be their sun, moon, or rising that is right in front of your face or is right in your face. And I took a deep hearty laugh when I said that a minute ago. It didn't even sound like me. So it's someone who has a voice, someone who is opinionated. This can be a mother figure. As you can see, she's almost, she has the shape of a mother. She has a wide girth, and I'm just saying that, and gray hair. So for some of you, yes, it is going to be her, or it could be a mother-in-law. And so this can go two ways. You'll either be the Pisces where she'll be of humongous help to you and your home and your family. If you are working more and you need someone to take care of your kids, she's there. She's awesome. She can plan and organize and make things happen and go to the creative functions and the functions that you need to go to that you can't, or she can drop off clothes at Goodwill that you don't need any longer. She's awesome for that. On the flip side of the coin, she can be a little bit in your face. So if she's fixing your picture frames and adjusting them, and she's wanting to take your computer in and get it fixed or operating better. I'm just hearing the word operating, so I'm trying to figure out where that's going. Or if some of you sew clothes and she's wanting to do that for you for a new baby possibly that's coming into the family, or it just feels like she could be taking over. It feels like it could be either Pisces. So let me know, who this person is in the comments below. And I said it could be either Pisces. It could be either of that type of person for you, Pisces. Okay? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. She's very warm and fuzzy. I mean, she has her surroundings, her purple flowers, so she's very intuitive and passionate. The yellow bird, the canary, she's dressed in yellow. She's a creative woman, very expressive. She might be too expressive for some of you. I'm just saying. All right. So in the challenge position, which is the perfect challenge card, honestly, is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands to me represents having additional burdens, work being burdensome, trying to go the extra mile to get to your goal, and it's taking longer than expected. You have support. Here's this wonderful squirrel here who's encouraging you each and every step. I see some of you actually rolling up your pants like you're ready to, step in the mud and really take on the role of leader, or of leader of your company, or leader of yourself, or leader of your group or organization. Some of you have taken on too many responsibilities. So this is a challenge. When we're feeling like we're overdone, then it can become, then you'll want to rest. So the unexpected, this is actually a perfect card to come out of this, because when we're trying and we're pushing and we're wanting things to happen so much, then the unexpected might be that, hey, life is going to ask you to slow down a little bit. It could ask you to meditate or reflect on what you're doing. It could ask you to be reading more, writing more. Some of you might be writing books. For some of you, it may be health crisis. And I'm just saying something could come up for some of you that causes you to slow down or go to the doctor or be in the hospital. I'm just saying, it's just life. Life does that to us sometimes. It asks us to slow down, and health challenges will come up when it wants us to, and we're not paying attention. So make sure you pay attention. I'm looking at a crystal for a minute. This is a amazing crystal. Hold on. I'm going to turn on the light. It shows a little bit of a different on the cards, different hue of light. Yeah, for some of you, and I'm seeing in this particular deck, you going up this, trying to get up to the light. There's a triangle. So I'm seeing maybe 3 people that you're having to deal with. It's so interesting. I'm actually seeing 2 here, the road on a different, it's separated from these 3 people, the road less traveled. So you need to take the break. And then I'm seeing the 4 swords in this particular crystal. This is very interesting. The triangle also could be these standing stones representing the path that you might want to take is via, like I said a minute ago, the road less traveled, and not follow the path that has been so in your face as far as society, people wanting you to do things the way that they think you should, or at least you're feeling like that. It might be that you feel the pressure from yourself. But I do feel like, Pisces, you're going to need to take a time out. It can just be a little bit of a relaxation, but make sure to take care of your body. And if you take care of your body, you'll take care of your mind and your spirit and your emotions. Okay? All right. And then in the outcome card is another person card. So this is the King of Swords, which in this particular deck, they call it a King of a Themis. It's either a Thames or a Athames. It could be Athames. But I'm just saying, okay, so this is an air sign. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is the king. This person is very much the planner, very much the teacher, the organizer, the intellectual. He's an air sign. So he represents, and it can be a woman too, by the way. These don't always represent the gender, but I feel like this very well could be the man. If it's not, then let me know. But this is someone who's wanting you to step forward into a different phase of your life. Hold on, let me turn on the light again. I'll look into crystal. See how he has all the plans here. Everything is very geometric. He thinks left brain. He thinks logically. He's a professor. He's a teacher. He's, like I said, a mentor or a guide. You might be creating this person to come into your life. Let's see who this might be. Who is this air sign for Pisces? Well, this person, I feel like this is the outcome. I feel like this person does have your back. I feel like they are in support of you. Unlike this queen, she could go either way. This could also be a person or a judge. This could be making a decision in a court case for you, for some of you Pisces, or at least legal advice you could be getting. There's a little bit of a glitch here, but it's something you need to overcome with this. If it is in fact a court case, there's some more papers you need to file. That took me a while to get that out, or some documents that you need to look over and read the fine print. There's something that's not visible. As I look into the crystal, I'm gazing into all the way to what looks like it's on the other side, and I'm seeing something hidden. So I feel like this person can be of benefit to you, but of course, ask all questions you need to ask in a legal case. Ask all questions you need to ask if you're signing documents for a contract for a new house or an apartment, or this could also be like a mortgage company that's sending through your loan. So just remember to do those things, because it's very important as the outcome. The outcome card tells or is feeling to me like it's very important for you guys to watch all your P's and Q's, dot the I's, cross the T's. Well, you know what? We are in Mercury retrograde, so okay, this would make all the sense in the world. And Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the planet of moving forward documents and contracts and sales and negotiation. So when Mercury goes into retrograde, then it sort of goes to lunch on us. Communication's not quite the way it's supposed to be. Things don't just click into place. It's funny, I remember when I signed a lease for this place, I had to do it. It was during Mercury retrograde, but I had to do it. And so it was very interesting to me that it was during that time period. But it had to be done. I had just a certain amount of time. And of course, Mercury was there. Don't you love it? So just saying, be extra careful. The Ace of Pentacles comes up. So for some of you, you're going to have new forms of income come in. Feeling good about your foundation. Feeling good about your home and your family, or what you have in the future to look forward to. The Ten of Cups. I mean, that's awesome. Some of you have felt like, yeah, you've been bound and you haven't been able to make moves. And I know, Pisces, I know this has been going on for some of you. Take a deep breath, because I'm feeling like, I feel like you're going to come out of this if you haven't already. Do 2 cards here. Okay, so for one, we have the Knight of Cups or Chalices, and the other we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you may be offered a new position. You may be offered a new way of making money. Someone may be in your life that's bringing more money into the home. This guy's very experienced. He takes all of his skills and he uses them to the nth degree. It's the number 8, so he knows how to join the physical and the material worlds together. This is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight is moving towards, he's a younger guy, so he's always on the move. He's offering his love. This could be a water sign. Well, this could be you. Okay, hello. This could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This be you, or this may not be you. This be a Scorpio. I'm feeling Scorpio, but just let me know. Someone offering you a position to work for more money, more accolades, or you have new clients come in. It very well could be that. All right, let me pull a resolve card and let's see what it is. Well, okay, the Four of Wands. Whatever it is, you're going to see the fruits of your labor, which, this is very interesting, though. This card represents, like I said, seeing the fruits of your labor. It's the Four of Wands. And this is like after a job well done. Enjoying that. Enjoying the foundation that you've built. Oftentimes, too, you can see there's a man and woman. It indicates sometimes there can be a union in this type of, yes, we've worked hard. You might meet someone on the job, or you might meet someone you love through your contacts, through work. So where this love and money comes together, yeah, that would make all the sense in the world. And the resolve card is you're working as a union to produce, basically. Interesting. Okay, Pisces, let me know in the comments below, especially the people cards. You all have 2. One's in the environment and one's in the outcome. All right, so I'm going to add these cards up, and we have the Queen, 1, 7, 4, 16. Did I do that right? 1, 4 is 5, 10 is 16. Yeah, 1 and 6 is 7. And 7 in numerology represents planning, represents creative action, but thinking about that first before you take any action. So taking the time, because you've been working hard, before you take new action, okay? There's going to be help for you. There's going to be support for you. So whether this is a judge, or whether this is a friend, or this is support. The theme in the major arcana cards is the Tower card. All right, so this is about you guys casting off emotional or physical burdens that restrict you from having accomplishment. These might be your emotional burdens here. Oftentimes with the Tower card, enlightenment comes out because you're letting go of what you don't need any longer. The Tower card can be a shocking event that happens suddenly and quickly. But again, enlightenment comes out of that. And you start to see things in a different way. Where you once thought you wanted to go, it may change. It may change in a new direction for you. So just saying, oh, Pisces, if that is you, let me know. I so appreciate your time today. I wish you the best for the second part of it. If you'd like your own personal private reading, you can reach out to me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. That's my email. Or go on my website, taraventura.com, and click on the orange button that says order a reading. I wish you all the best. Be well. Take care of yourself. Okay? And I'm so wishing you well. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.